Hey guys, so we kind of spent some money and we bought something else.
What have we done? Instead of spending money on the Hilux, we bought this.
Got genuine barn dog, so we're about to get rid of that. Yeah, cleans up.
Give her a quick bath.
After school small talk, homework.
Do the clap.
Yeah.
So this is my mate Ryan. Been buddies for a long time now, and this is his awesome 620 that he's been building since back in
2017.
2017.
Started notching it and getting it bagged.
But you've owned it since 2012 or something.
Yeah, around then.
So it's had a lot of changes since then. But this is where it's at the moment, which I reckon he's done an unreal job for not having many fabrication skills really. It's just all learning as he's going along, which is cool, which is what we love.
Big learning project.
All about learning. Learn from your mistakes, which we've all done.
Many mistakes.
What else have you really got to do at this stage?
Well, I've got to finish up the firewall. Got lots of pieces missing here still. Looking at new column setup. I want to get rid of the straight original column. Sort out the brakes. We got front shocks to put in. Yeah, rear shocks. Anthony's gonna rebuild my original J15. There's just something to hold in there at the moment, yeah. But Anthony's gonna build that
rebuild that for me. Just stick with the tried and true original.
What are you thinking for air management?
We'll have to get some sort of, side draft, because the original air cleaner will come out the bonnet. So, to do something there.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight against the bonnet.
Yeah.
What else? We'll have a look at the back. The full link and everything.
So that's what we started with. Good mate Steve did all the full link for me, and
It's got a Watts link too, doesn't it?
yeah, what's link in the back. So still going to do the rear shock setup, so there'll be a bit more in here. And tanks and compressors, we'll mount them. Doing all the tanks and compressors through here. We're just trying to get the body sort of finalised at the moment, and then I know where I can be placing all those sorts of things. But same as the front, there's not a lot of room in the back either.
But the other cool thing is, he's done the Commodore fuel tank just like us. Part way. It's in the back.
The tank isn't in the back.
Oh, the tank's not in here?
No.
And it sits up in the rails there as well.
Yeah, it sits in there.
There's the Watts link.
There's the Watts link.
Beefy.
Actually, some of you guys might actually recognise the truck just by the tailgate. It's funny because I've talked to people that I've got no connection with, and I tell them, "Oh, mate's got a 620." I show them a photo of the tailgate, and they go, "Oh, I've seen that getting around."
Yeah, I used to daily drive it before we started working on it, so I have seen a lot of road. You just take it everywhere.
Because it used to be tray back, wasn't it?
Yeah, start with the tray back.
Which we cut narrower to make it the same width as the body. This thing's had a lot of work done to it.
Just always little changes. You keep it fresh.
Yeah, and working on the cab a lot at the moment. The body drop.
How big's the body drop?
It's almost 2 inches.
Big 4-inch body drop.
Thanks on the phone.
Let us know what you think of the 620. Leave a comment. If you want to see more about it or updates as he's going along, let us know. And we might keep coming back and checking it out for you guys. But the reason why we're here is we're actually picking up the little engine over there. So this is a Nissan Z18 turbo, factory turbo. They come out of, I think it was a Bluebird.
Yeah,
and something else. So originally Ryan bought this off another mate of ours. He was originally going to put it in the 620, but then decided that he wants to keep the stock engine in there. So we thought we'd get it for the 720 and see how it goes. Apparently it's got forged internals, the turbo's been modified or high flowed, and it's got a Microtech ECU. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how it goes.
It'd be a relatively simple fit into the 720 as well.
Oh yeah,
Because the L motor and the Z motor are the same.
yeah. Apparently just swapped the engine mounts.
Yeah.
And they bolt straight in. Gearbox apparently is the same. We can still run the same drive shaft, which is good. So it's a cheaper, not really cheaper, but it's an easier mod to do.
Got a bit more power.
And yeah, we'll go from the sewing machine engine to a bigger sewing machine engine with a turbo.
Alright.
We'll get this loaded up. Get it home, I guess. We'd park the Hilux next to it so you guys can actually see the difference of actually how much lower this is. And that Hilux is lowered as well, which is the funny part. Oop. That's not going anywhere. So we'll just have a bit of a walk around the 720 and we'll show you what it's got, what we're going to change on it, what we've already changed on it, stuff like that. So it's got a L18 engine in it with twin SU carbs. Was running when parked, so we don't even know if it's going to run properly. Bloke we got off said it's got a bent valve. Possibly, he's not 100% sure. So we're getting rid of that, and that's what the Z18 is going in there for, which would be way cooler anyway. We've already pulled the wheels off that were on it and just put a set of rollers on it because we're going to sell the 18s, both pair of the 18s. And we've got a set of 17-inch steelies to go on it with low profiles. I think they're Hilux wheels. We've got a heap of stuff to do to it, like the brake booster, brake master's gone, the wiring's pretty bad. Have a look inside, it's nasty. Like there's an absolute bird's nest of wiring under there. We got to put the door cards and window back in. We got to try and find some seats for it. A steering wheel. It's got no steering components under the front at all. So no steering box, drag link, anything. So we've got a bloke up in Maryborough we found. He's got all those parts. So we've ordered them. They should be here in the next couple of weeks. It came with another L motor. The bloke started doing some port work on it. I think it was a 2-litre crank, or no, 2-litre block and 1.8 crank. As you can see, he stripped the motor right down and was going to do the hybrid build with it, with a supercharger that we actually got there. I think that's a Toyota supercharger. What else do we get? A couple of bumpers, floor pan,
Spare wheels over there.
the rest of the wheels, another bonnet.
The original bonnet out off of it.
What our plan is to clean it all up because it's got like this grime built up on it from being parked underneath the carport for I don't know how many years. So we're going to clean it up. He originally had all the rust cut out of it and then spray painted back to the original colour, which is this. So we're going to clean it up, make it look pretty again, get the Z motor in it, front mount, blow off valve, all that crap, and get it out on the road and get it out to some shows and have some fun. And that's pretty much what our plan with it is for. If you guys like it, let us know. If you don't, let us know. This come along and we thought we'd jump on this because it's not often you get a 720 come up in good condition. And we love the little old Datsuns. But yeah, we're still doing the Hilux. It's kind of just been pushed back because we have a problem.
All the money got spent on this. So we do have some other bits and pieces coming for the Hilux. So our next video will probably be doing something back on the Hilux. Hopefully the bell housing will arrive. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time.